Hi guys, welcome back to That Effing Guy. Today we're going to discuss Grogu. We're going to do Star Wars a Grogu theory. And you're probably thinking Grogu theory, but we already know about Grogu, etc. No, Moncherry. So before we start, my new setup. So we've got the B&M, I think it's Goodman's, light circle thing. It's pretty good. I mean, it looks, the image right now looks pretty good. So I'm hoping it is good in the outcome.
It's called
Ring light. And that's why I've got a girlfriend who does makeup. Ring light. Don't ever interrupt me again, okay? You made me lose my rhythm. Where was I? What were we talking about? Fuck. Grogu. Kirsty, I can hear the shower.
What?
If I can hear the shower, like, you can hear the shower in here. So, Grogu, a Star Wars theory. Before we start, like I said, obviously my ring, my new setup, etc. I've got big plans for 2021. I had plans for 2020, sitting on the couch with the lads, me, Steve and Dan, shooting the shit, talking about Star Wars, my love for the sequel trilogy, their hatred for the sequel trilogy, and all that shit. Dan, over at his YouTube channel, Dan Clyro Gaming, is starting a podcast up at some point in 2021 where we're going to shoot the shit about Star Wars. Again, my love for the sequel trilogy, their hatred for the sequel trilogy. My mixed love for the prequel trilogy, but our overall love for the OG trilogy, obviously. So, Grogu, we obviously, as we know, left Mando in the end of series 2 there, got taken away by Luke Skywalker. Not taken away, but you get lifted up by Luke Skywalker. Looks like, I'm going to take him, I'll show him the way. This is the way. And he's going to cheer him up to be the Jedi that he needs to be. But the major theory that's came out of Mandalorian series 2, the finale especially, is, what if, now again, I'm not taking any credit for this theory. This is a theory that I've seen online and I want to talk to you guys about it and see how you guys think. Now, obviously, comment down below your thoughts, your positives, your negatives, etc. The theory is that Grogu uses somehow the veil of the Force at some point when he's, balls deep in Jedi training. Goes back in time, goes back to the very beginning, goes back to where Yoda first began, basically, year one of Yoda. And it wipes Grogu from existence. And it turns out that Grogu is in fact Yoda, which then would mean that the fanboy name of Baby Yoda actually means Baby fucking Yoda. So that's what I'm trying to say here, boys and girls. What if Grogu is in fact Yoda? What if Grogu uses the veil of the Force, because it's a real thing, it's been used in Clone Wars or Rebels, whatever it was, and goes back in time, removes Grogu from the timeline, from existence, and calls himself Yoda, renames himself and gives himself, the name Yoda, which then also means, because obviously we know that Obi-Wan sends Luke Skywalker, Force goes, Obi-Wan sends Luke Skywalker to Dagobah system to get trained by Yoda. Yoda then trains Luke. Luke's then like, yes, I'm going to face my father now. I'm not going to face Darth Vader. Sorry, spoilers. Too ahead of the film. And all that shit. So he leaves Yoda and he goes back, and then Yoda goes back in Return of the Jedi, Yoda dies, etc. And you're just like, oh, what a shame. But what if, the bittersweet symphony that it is, what if Grogu, obviously Yoda trains up Luke Skywalker because he's an old pal with Obi-Wan, and he obviously knew Anakin Skywalker, so he's like, Skywalker, I'll train him up, I'll make him better than what his dad was. We don't know his dad yet. So what if there's a deeper meaning to Yoda being like, I'll train this boy up? What if Yoda decided to really train this boy up because he's like, you were the one that trained me way back? Now that is one of those theories that are just like, oh my god. It's like one of those Kevin Smith moments where you just see him going to cry, but he's like, I'm going to hold it back in. I know it's not. I mean, see, on paper, you're just like, that theory is fucking stupid. Bullshit. I call bullshit. But then when you hear it, you think, and you start talking about it, and you think about it again and again, and you're just like, There probably are several thousand plot points, plot holes. You could be like A to Z. That does not make any fucking sense. But at the same time, you're just like, but Chewbacca knew who the Jedis were. He knew who Yoda was. He knew the Force. But when Han Solo was questioning, Obi-Wan, Big Chewie was just like, yep, I don't know a fucking thing. Nope, Yoda who? Yeah, in Revenge of the fucking Sith, the big furry carpet was lifting up the little Yoda and helping him and, fighting the clone troopers, etc. And you're just like, wait a minute, whoa. So there's all those plot holes everyone just seems to just fucking forget about it. There's also the plot hole that Jabba the Hutt was first a little fat man, little Danny DeVito looking, guy, and then all of a sudden he's a fucking, 16-foot long worm in Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. You're just like, So, fuck you. So, yeah, so that is a theory. So what if Grogu actually is in fact Baby Yoda? Like, really, Baby Yoda? Goes back in time, Veil of the Force, changes his name to Yoda, trains up Luke Skywalker, not because he has a Skywalker and he's like, we trained your dad up wrong, I'm going to train you, make sure you go to the light side, etc. But really it's actually, I like this guy, I ken him, he trained me, but I can't tell him that, obviously. I think that'd be amazing. But yeah. Wow. Like,